What's up, YouTube? Capital G here, DN Duels commentary. We have Galaxy Star 1266 versus Serginho. I think the H might be silent there. 1520 looks like Mass Heroes, which for some reason is getting like really popular on Dueling Network versus I don't know what to call Galaxy Star's deck, because I've seen like he plays Magispectors, but then he plays like a lot of Odd Eyes cards and whatnot. He activates Pendulum Call. Okay, he doesn't have a graveyard at all, or, I really hope that he's gonna Dark Law him again. Rest in pepperonis, my friend. I assume that the first Dark Law was already activated, and it looks like he's gonna go for a second Dark Law, which means that, when this card resolves and he gets to add those two Pendulum cards, which this card, by the way, is just like nuts. How did this card not get limited yet? This card is nuts. You basically get to search a full scale, and then all of these, like when you search Insight, oh my god, it's just dumb. I think maybe Insight was hit because of this, or yeah, I don't know. It's a dumb card though. Alright, so obviously the Long Arm of the Law is going to take a card out of his hand, and that card is going to be, I assume it's going to be one of the Magicians. What did the Magispectors even do for this deck? I don't even know if he's running the full Magispectors. Alright, so, Oath Dragon Magician is taken out. Don't know if he's going to be able to complete a full Pendulum Scale unless he has two P cards in his hand. Alright, I actually don't know what this one does. Sky Iris. Magician, perform a pile. Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum Zones cannot be targeted by opponent's effects. You can target one other face-up card you control. Destroy it, and if you do, add an Odd Eyes. Target one face-up? Dude, that's dumb! You can target a monster? We know monsters float so easily. And if you do add an Odd Eyes card from your deck to your hand, you can only use the effect once per turn. That is really, really good. Alright, so down comes Bubble Man. Gets his double attack on. I almost wonder if he doesn't play like Blade Armor Ninja, he'd be able to do more damage. Now, I think he's going for the Telemias play with Artifact Durandal. This play is actually Heroes' best play now. Like you see Heroes go for this play all the time. They use Telemias more than like Sir Telenice. I think they use Telemias outside of like, because most decks use, Cyber Infinity, but this deck uses Telemias like more than pretty much any deck. And you see the scoop phase from Galaxy Star. The reason he scooped is, if he would have played a Pendulum card, Durandal could have just been like, nope, we're just going to negate that because that's activating a spell. Or B, what more likely would have happened is Serginho would have just waited for him to activate one of his scales, and then he would have used the hand shuffle effect. He would have then forcibly made him add cards to his hand, and then Dark Law would have kicked in, and he would have ended up taking a card out of his hand, and then he just would have, like, if the other card wasn't a scale, then you're basically just going to die next turn. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty shocked at how well Heroes are doing at Dueling Network, and it's making me, it's making me think, like, maybe Heroes can be, like, a really good deck. Because, I mean, they can summon Cyber Dragon Infinity fairly easy, so. Alright, Galaxy Star letting Serginho go first. And, like, there's something to be said about decks that like to go first. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the decks, Heroes, that don't mind if their opponent is like, go first. Because a lot of times you just end up with a Dark Law on field, and, Dark Law is pretty damn good, turn one. If you get Dark Law plus Durandal, which this deck can do, like, the deck is making Durandal a lot easier. I think a lot of it has to just do with Norden. But, when you add Dark Law to the mix, plus Durandal, then it's like, you can pretty much wreck a lot of decks, so. Looks like he may start out with turn one Dark Law, who knows, it depends. And I didn't think that the deck was gonna get hurt by Rhoda going to one at all, cause Emergency Call is like the same thing except Goblinberg. Actually, like, Sir Telenice got hurt way worse by, Rhoda going to one, cause they don't have their own theme copy of Rhoda, they have Deneb, and that's it. Alright, so let's see what's gonna happen here. The back row is definitely real. I'm trying to think what else here. Like, is Heroes really that good? I just feel like Cyber Dragon Infinity is gonna fuck everything up. Oh, Denko Rekka. One of the reasons why I kind of like the, what's that card? Horn of Heaven. It's like not bad. You can distribute it and you can get Denko Rekka off the board. Get rid of a whole Pendulum Scale. I don't think that Heroes can run Horn of Heaven though. Alright, so it's interesting. It's almost like Galaxy Star has no plays. If he has Neo's Aylas, he can just totally fuck up that Denko. Okay, has Bubble Man instead. Now he is kind of locked under his own, like, he's locked under Denko, so if he has like a whole bunch of cards he wants to use, can't use them. Alright, activates, what's it called? Activates Sky Iris. And I guess he's going to use the effect of Sky Iris, blow up his Wisdom Eye Magician. And I'm going to figure out what to call this deck, by the way, too. I guess by the end of this duel, I'll figure it out. Adds an Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Cool. Puts it into P scale. Odd Eyes, what are, I know you're level 7, 25, 2000, right? What is your scale? 4. Okay, you're a P scale 4. Alright. I think, did they just copy that from, what's it called? Did they just copy the stats straight off of Stardust Dragon? Is that what they did? It feels like they just copied, and maybe, don't tell me Utopia's 25, 2002, because then, hold on, it would be 3 straight Yu-Gi-Oh! Series where the main character's like card that got 50 different iterations are all have the same stat line. Alright, so it looks like Bubble Man is going to turn himself into Acid. Unfortunately, there's nothing for him to pop, but you know what? At least he'll get rid of Denko. I don't see a way. Oh, wait, excuse me. There is one card for the pop. There's Sky Iris. Let me just read this card again. Okay, I know it blows itself up during the end phase, and you get a Pendulum Monster with 1500 attack or less. Oh, okay. I always used to see people search Scout with this when Cleafor would like first came out, but never really saw it search anything. So Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon can search out Insight Magician. Fair enough. All right, Call of Haunted is played in this same battle phase. Will we see a Maximum Seus? Which really won't do anything, by the way. Oh, activates Typhoon. Nice call. All right, so Typhoon is played. Obviously, Shadow Mist. Okay. All right, he says, you know what, dog? I got 2 copies. two time. I got 2 copies of Call of the Haunted. A lot of battle damage that can be done here. Obviously he'll attack with, I don't think I would make Dark Law. It's like no points. Yeah, I don't really see much of a point here of making Dark Law. And honestly, Dark Law is it not a direct counter to Wisdom Magician? Like, it seems like literally a direct counter, because you activate, well, no. It puts it in the other zone. My bad. Although, if you chained it, the Wisdom Magician would get banished, though. For some reason, I was thinking it searched. It's not a direct counter. Dumb Cap G. Okay. Dude, maybe the deck I should be investing in is Heroes. Seriously. I mean, I could build this deck for, like, nothing except, I guess, Acid. Activates a Mass Charge in main phase 2. Okay. It's gonna get himself a copy of Bubble Man and another Mass Charge. Wonder if he couldn't play 2 Acids, right? I keep thinking that Konami's gonna raise the extra deck to 20 cards, but then I almost feel like it's too many cards. Like, you just get, like, at that point, you could just run you run too much shit. Alright, so he special summons. Whoa, he's gonna XC summon? This was unexpected. Okay, for maybe Ptolemaeus. He does go for Ptolemaeus. And then he's gonna put a diamond under it. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. He does kind of give up the Dark Law play, though, so unless he has some other play that I'm just not seeing here, I don't think Dark Law is an option. He says, can you write me the text of Mass Change? Couldn't he just flip it over? Like, he knows that he has 2 Mass Changes. Like, I don't think revealing 1 Mass Change that's set is, like, really that big of a deal. If you just set 2 of them and you had 2 of them, your opponent should know this and this are both Mass Changes. I mean, maybe he might play 2 Acids. Alright, so yeah, you target a hero, you send it to the graveyard, and then you summon another Mass Hero, or you summon a Mass Hero in its place with the same attribute as the hero that you sent to the graveyard in the first place. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick up a Ptolemaeus, unfortunately. That's 15, 20 bucks. Don't really have to spend, but I think this card is just when Breaker Shadows goes up, it's gonna go back to like 30 bucks. So, I think I would recommend anybody, if you run rank 4s, just bite the bullet and just go ahead and play that. Alright, so Joker summoned. The issue here, though, is if he plays a full scale, if he has another copy of Acid, he can just crack them scales very easily. And I think, I wouldn't be shocked if this deck played 2 Acids, like 2 Acids, 2 Dark Laws, Like, I don't even know if you really run Anki anymore, but like all of those Xyzs that the deck used to do that tried to like OTK, like Excalibur and shit, like now that Towers is out the game, like you don't need any of that crap. Like Towers and all the other stuff, Towers, Blade Arm Ninja, like you don't need those cards. Cause you're not gonna OTK your opponent in a format with like all these damage jugglers. So he does play the full scale, and we knew that this play was an option, that he could be playing double acids and RIP to your scales unless you, I don't know, have like a wavering eyes or something that you can chain before this guy resolves and maybe you get something out of that. So yeah, rest in pepperonis to this guy's pendulum scales. I guess he thought that he didn't play 2 acids, but like, I was just thinking, I was like, if I'm playing heroes, I would dedicate 4 spots. I don't really think you need Anki that much. I mean, maybe you play 1 Anki, but it's like, I would. Alright, so I believe he's gonna go Pallades, and that's 5,100 on board. Oh, no, he has game. Cause I forgot he gets the Shadow Mist Search. 51 plus 800. He has 59 on board. Unless he has Damage Juggler, like, all he needs to do, now it's just Ultra game. Him top decking Corki is, like, nuts. Cause now he can go into another rank 4. He could just spin the Joker to his hand, or excuse me, back to his deck with Castel, which seems like a pretty optimal play. I don't know if the deck plays Daigusto Emerald anymore. I consider Daigusto Emerald, cause you have to play, goes for Ragnazar. Okay, whatever. But I guess, yeah, now he doesn't have to use Pallades' effect. Whoa, does this card's attack, is it altered? Seriously? How is its effect? How is its attack altered? You cannot, what's it called? Odd Eyes Monster can't be negated. Am I missing something on this guy's effect where its attack is altered? Cause I don't really see. Oh, acid reduces its attack. Oh, what's it called? Oh, wow. The unseen plays, gents. I didn't even think about that. Acid reduces the attack by 300. And it looks like Galaxy Star. I'm gonna say, okay, this is Pendulum Magicians. Unfortunately, he had 2 Apex Avions. The card is really good, but if you don't Pendulum Summon it gets stuck in your hand, you get wrecked. So, who knows, guys? Maybe Heroes are tier 1. Like, what the fuck? I know Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Keeps spouting all of this stuff about how Heroes are like tier 1 still, and I just didn't believe it. Like, man, maybe I gotta start playing Heroes and dump the Saturnite. You guys let me know. Thank you for watching as always.